Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, from my buddy Alden. Also, I think my boy Connor asked the same thing in here. Alden says, adjusting from a cut to a bulk when you used to be a chubby kid. Add in calories gradually. Now, I was a fat-ass kid, man. I was 295 at my peak in high school, but I was always the chubby kid. I could play all the sports in the world, but again, you could always out-eat activity. At that age, I sucked, and I ate a lot of good, yummy food, and I wasn't counting my macros, obviously, at 7. My whole thing is, you know what? Add in calories gradually. That's the hardest part. You get done with a show, you go into survival mode, you're eating cake and pie and all the shit you couldn't have. You're like, man, you're not counting anything. My thing is, after that meal on Saturday night, after the show, after a cut, or after that last day of your cut, you have your free meal. You go out, you eat at IHOP, you go eat every damn appetizer at the Outback Steakhouse like I did once, and you call it a day. The next day you wake up, you get right back on your program. You do that until you hit the weight you were at the show. Then you start adding in calories. I like to start by adding in, usually carbohydrate. I add it in post-workout as the meal, add it into meal 1, meal 2, meal 3, and so on. Or if you're fitting your macros, just add in macronutrients. I like to add it in at clips of 60 grams of carbs at a time. I like to get people's protein up to 1.5 grams per pound of body weight. If it dipped below that, as soon as I can. Fat, I usually like in the 60 to 120 gram range depending on size, sometimes lower for females. And after that, basically add it in gradually. And, throw in some free meals here and there. I like having a meal where I don't count anything at least once a week. But that's what you want to do. Bottom line is, don't just jump straight on a bulk. Gradually increase calories. And you'll be better off, and you'll maintain your sexiness longer, and your bulk will be much leaner. Because in my experience, the leaner you start your bulk, the leaner gains you get. That's it. Anyway, guys, thank you for asking. This is Hollywood's Rabid Cage edition of Ask the Machine. Link in the description below. Peace.